Well, what if you found your dream home, agreed on a price, and then were told weeks later that you needed to come up with thousands of dollars more just to close the deal?
The tough situation, but it happens. And in today's hot housing market, many Hoosiers dealing with home appraisal sticker shock. Our Carlos Diaz joins us now with a family that fought back and won. Hey, Carlos.
Yeah, but you know, when it comes to buying a home right now, we are in a seller's market. The demand is sky high, so sellers are able to, jack up those prices higher than they have in the last decade. And buyers, they're willing to pay up. What happens when a home appraiser says the house is actually worth thousands of dollars less? That happened to this couple looking to buy their dream condo in Zionsville.
Everything was getting snapped up immediately. We would go see something, we liked it enough to make an offer, and it was gone by that night.
Kevin Cole and his fiancée JoJo Sturgeon did not want that to happen when they found this condo in Zionsville. So
I offered about $500 more than they were asking, and it was accepted, and we were excited.
But that excitement quickly evaporated when the home appraisal came back.
We got word that it appraised for $3,000 less than they were asking.
I was like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And at that point, it could all fall through.
Because Kevin and JoJo offered $500 more than the asking price, and the appraisal came back at $3,000 less than the asking price, the two of them would have had to have come up with an additional $3,500 if they wanted their dream Zionsville condo.
Our heart sunk.
Yeah.
The appraiser does not work for the consumer. The appraiser works for the lender.
Real estate agent Greg Cooper says lower than expected appraisals are just another step in the negotiation process, and he praises the way Kevin and JoJo's realtor handled this deal.
Your realtor should absolutely be advocating to attempt to negotiate some kind of middle ground on a bad appraisal.
Our realtor went back and said, here are the comps. You should come down.
He really didn't want to come down, and the realtor just kept coming back and saying, hey, they don't have to move.
He was able to get them to come all the way down to the appraised price.
Kevin is still leery of the whole appraisal process.
The appraisal system can be cursory, quick. I'm not sure it's a perfect system, that's for sure.
So ironically, Kevin and JoJo told me that they love that condo in Zionsville so much that they're actually willing to pay that $3,500. They were, because you talk to your husband, you talk to your wife, you're like, we'll pay it.
Right.
But work your back. And so the realtor actually went back and said they're not going to pay it. They don't need to move. And the seller came down because the seller had already moved out of town, and they actually got what they wanted out of this thing. But it's a tough situation for a lot of Hoosiers.
It is good to know that you can at least challenge it,
right,
and that you could be successful as they were in this case.
And that's a great point, Julia, because you think the negotiations are done.
Right.
When you agree on the asking price, you got another round of negotiations. Hey, coming up at 7 o'clock, we have got a real estate agent who's going to be coming in, talking to us on Facebook Live, answering your questions about what you might have with this appraisal sticker shock.
Because you are right, it is a hot market right now, but a lot of questions still I know many of our viewers will have. Carlos, thank you very much. We'll see you in just a bit.